Hello and welcome to your own channel Milind Gupte, the Career Guru. Dear students, today's lecture is all about logical reasoning or LR. In simple language, this is also known as reasoning. You must have attended my previous lecture, that was the LR introduction. If you have not attended that, please attend that particular lecture once again and then solve the paper LR test number 1 which was issued to you on your account. And then once you have solved it, then watch this video entirely. In this video I am going to solve the sets completely. Now I am going to take the first set of LR test number 1. The question is all about buildings. There are 16 flats, 2 of them are vacant, 2 families own 2 flats and 10 flats are owned by 10 different owners. So this is the question. Just read out the question correctly, completely. I am sure you must have solved it completely and correctly also. Right now I am going to teach you how can you solve these kind of questions. These questions are very common in all your tests in reasonings. So especially pay attention to these kind of questions. These are very important questions from your examination point of view. This is a question related to building. In this question they have given you that there is a building. So building should be drawn in such a manner that just like it looks like the original building. This is the first floor or ground floor, I should say, ground floor, and it has 7 more floors. So ground floor, first floor, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and this is the topmost floor, that is 7th. And this building has LHS and RHS also. So LHS left hand side and RHS means right hand side. So I will divide the entire building into these 2 portions. Now they have said that these are the occupants A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. These are the occupants and there are total 16 flats. So in this way you can see that I have drawn 16 flats. 2 of them are vacant and 2 families own 2 flats, but nobody owns 2 flats at the same floor. Means we cannot have A on the same floor or B on the same floor. So this is how this entire building will look like. And then they have given A and D occupy 2 flats, but no one owns 2 flats at the same floor. So I cannot put this information in this particular table or in this particular building. So I am just writing it somewhere over here that A and D, they both occupy 2 flats each. So I will remember, this is not the hard and fast rule. You can develop your own ways of writing these things. So this is my particular way that I am writing there like this. Then all other flats are occupied by 10 different owners. And again they have given A, B, I, J, E, F. All these things, all these members, they cannot be on the same floor. Means they cannot be neighbors. They cannot be on the same floor. J is the only owner at floor number 4. Now but I will write J somewhere outside because I am not sure J is on left hand side or on right hand side. So then I have just written J over here. Then B, J, G, F, L can neither occupy the topmost floor nor the ground floor. These are the person B, J, G, F and L. They can neither occupy topmost or nor the ground floor. I have just stricken both of them. So apart from that, I can neither occupy the topmost nor the ground floor. All are on different floor on left hand side. This is the very important information that they have provided us, that these families or these people are owning their flats on left hand side. So definitely now I can get some of the information that they are on left hand side. So this is your right hand, so this is my right hand also, and this is left hand. So these families will be occupying flats on this particular side, B, J, G, F, L. One thing is sure that J will be here. So I have just written over, and he is the only owner at floor number 4. It means nobody occupies on this particular side. 2 flats are open vacant, so 1 flat is this one. Then moving on, G and C are on same floor number 5 adjacent to D. G and C will be here. G and C. Now they have given that G. Earlier they have given that G is on left hand side. So it goes without saying I will write G over here and I will write C over here. This is something that I have got from this information. Then adjacent to D. Adjacent to D means D will be either somewhere or here, or D will be here, but D cannot be here because J is already been occupied and this flat is vacant. So D adjacent to D means D will be on 6th floor. That is, I'm sure about it, but I'm not sure whether he will be on the left hand side or on right hand side. So just wait for that. Now starting from the ground floor, I, E, K, H is the exact order of occupants on right hand side flat. So definitely I can write this thing: I, E, K, H. This is the exact order of occupants on right hand side, and this side is vacant at flat number 4. So this is vacant, this particular flat is vacant, and followed by C. This is also I'm getting correctly. Then D has 2 adjacent flats on different floor. D has 2 adjacent flats, so one D's flat would be here and it's on different different floors. It means he will be on 7th and 6th floor. These 2 flats are going to be adjacent because there is no other space left for D. So this is the information that they have given. A is on ground floor as well. So A is on ground floor as well. Just one flat is left vacant. I will write A over there. So A is available there. L and E are on same floor. E is here, I can write L. So this is what I have got. Only whatever they have provided, I can draw this much. So if this question is solvable further, let's see whether we are in a position to solve this question further on. So there will be questions in LR which in which the table, entire table cannot be drawn completely, like you can see in this particular question also. The entire table hasn't been drawn completely. Even then you can try solving the questions, or you can try to answer the questions that has been asked in the paper. So again, this is the kind of question. One more thing they have given, that B and H are on the same floor. I think we have missed out. So B and H are on the same floor. B should be on this side, left hand side. So I will write B and H. H I have already written, so B should be here. Now this particular flat is vacant and these all flats are vacant. So this much table is solvable. We can only draw this much of the entire table. Let us try to answer the question on the basis of whatever we have drawn. So first question is, on which floor does L have a flat? L, yes, we have got the answer. That is first floor and LHS. So answer is second one. This question is easy. Which of the following is true about D? Statement 1 says he occupies 2 flats on 4 and 5 floor, yeah, 4th and 5th floor. So now let us check this particular information, that D occupies 2 flat on 4th and 5th floor. No, this is not true, means it is false statement. So moving ahead, statement second says he occupies 2 flat either on left hand side or right hand side of floor 6 and 7. So now let us check this statement also. He occupies 2 flats on LHS or RHS of 6 and 7. Yes, this could be the answer, because I am not sure. D has to be here, or it could be here also. I am not sure about D's flat, but they have given that D occupies 2 flats two adjacent flats, but nobody occupies two flats on the same floor. It means that D would be either here, or it could be here, or he could occupy these two flats also, but he cannot occupy these two flats like this. Okay, so definitely this statement is very likely to be true. So I'll mark my answers this one. Then check out third. He occupies two flats either on left hand side or right hand side of floor 5 and 6. 6 could be there, but 5, G and C have already occupied these flats, so this is not the answer. Then he occupies LHS, 6 and 7 flat on LHS. So no, this is not true, because we are not sure about D's occupancy. So my answer is second. Moving on to question number 3. Question number 3 says the flat on LHS floor 3 has been occupied by LHS 3 has been occupied by B. Just now we have solved it. So this is also your answer. Then which flat has been occupied by F? So far this is the only answer, only question that we haven't solved so far. F is one thing. I'm sure that they have given that F, all these person will be on left hand side, so definitely F would be here on this particular left hand side, but he could be here, or he could occupy this flat also. I'm not sure about it. So let us check by the option. 6 left hand side, yes, first could be the answer. 7 LHS, no, because he can neither occupy topmost nor the ground floor, so second option is ruled out. 2 LHS, yes, this flat is still vacant and he can occupy this particular flat. So first could be answers, third could be answer. Let us check out fourth option says 6 right hand side. 6 right hand side, no, this is the option is ruled out. So there are two options which are very confusing in this particular question. First is 6 LHS, and then option number third, that is second LHS. Out of this I will take risk, and I will say that you should take risk and you should mark your answer as this one, because we are already providing these two flats to D. Again, this is a risky one. Okay, in your competitive exams you may face such kind of questions. So if you want to take risk, definitely you can mark. Otherwise, if there is you are fearing of this negative marking, then you should leave this question unattempted and start solving the next question. So the answer is, by the way, third option, that is F is here. I have solved it, that is why I can say. Question number 5. If D occupies flat 6 on RHS, then which of the following can be concluded? If D occupies this particular flat, so which of them can be concluded? Statement 1 says D occupies flat number 7 on RHS. This is true, but we cannot conclude this particular statement with the help of this information, because it is already given in the question that he occupies 2 adjacent flats. If D occupies here, definitely D is going to occupy this particular flat also, so it is already given. So this is not my answer. A occupies either flat 6 or 7 on LHS. Make it LHS. A occupies either flat 6 or 7 on LHS. Yes, if D is here, then A has to occupy either this flat LHS. This is your left hand, so this particular flat either 6 or 7, because if D is here, A would be here, and if D, then D could be here, then A could be here, or one flat would be vacant. So I'm not sure about that. Still, this statement is true that A occupies either flat 6 or 7 on LHS. This statement is very, very likely to be true. Now the last question says that one flat is vacant on floor number 4. Where is the other one? Where is the other vacant flat? So this is going to be one vacant flat. Other, if D is here, D could be here. If A is here, then this could be vacant or this could be vacant. A cannot occupy the topmost. No, it is not given. So A can occupy the topmost also. So still we are not sure about that. but we can say that if D is here, D could be there, then this is vacant. If D is here, then this could also be vacant. So my option would be this. Look at option number 3, either on 6th or 7th floor. So this could be my answer. This is the best answer. I will mark this as my answer. So this was the first set of LR test number 1. Start solving this particular set once again, and then move on to the other questions also. In this way you can keep on solving all the subsequent sets also. Make sure that you solve the entire test in 30 minutes. Do not take over and above this particular time limit of 30 minutes. So solve the entire test, and I am going to provide you the answers also. So I have decided to take this particular question in today's lecture. Is the simple fact that I want to show you what kind of questions you will be getting in your examination and how to solve this. This was a different question in which you are supposed to draw the table in a vertical format. This because this is a building. You cannot draw building in a horizontal manner. So this is what I want to show you, that read the question first, and according to the situation given in the question, try to draw the table in a circular arrangement, sitting arrangement. When people are sitting in a circular manner, you are supposed to draw a circle and draw how many people are sitting there. This was a building question. Ground floor, building starts from ground floor, first floor, second floor, so on. Now in other question also, on the other day we have solved a question in which there was a table. The secretary misplaced the letter number was given, so it was a table. You can draw that particular table. There is one more question related direction, distance and direction. We will be taking up those questions also. So in those questions, these kind of tables cannot be drawn. So this is what I want to show, that first of all understand the information, read the instruction given in the question, understand the question first, and according to the situation try to draw the figure. The figure will be different every time you will be solving. So I hope this was sufficient regarding your LR question. Keep on solving these LR questions. Right now you have LR 1, 2 and so on so forth. You have so many tests. So solve all those subsequent tests in time period of 30 minutes and see whether your score is increasing. Your score should always increase. This is what the basic idea of providing these tests is. So keep on solving these papers, and as I have told you that I will keep on providing the answers also. First of all, you solve these questions after watching this video, and then compare your score whether it is increasing. So all the best for all the subsequent tests.